HorseGym with boots, number 28. Leading position number 3. We're going to start with number 3 because it's the one we normally use, especially for horse agility obstacles and just for walking from A to B. Can you walk along the fence in this lane with me in your left eye? And when we get to the end of our work area, can we walk past the mat, do a U-turn around the marker, and come to target the mat for a click and treat? So that's 3 questions we've asked there. Can you stay on your mat while I move myself into your other eye, into your right eye? And then can we walk off back into the lane along the fence to the other end of our work area? Can we walk past the mat? Can we do a U-bend around that marker? And can we go and target your mat? So same series of questions, but we're in the horse's other eye. And can you allow me to walk around into your other eye? And can we walk forward together back into our lane or along the fence? Now can we do the same? Plus we're going to halt. And then we're going to walk on. And if I need to, I can use my body extension behind. Doing the same in the right eye. Halt alongside the fence without swinging the butt left or right, and walk on again. Now we're back in the left eye. Can we halt along the rail? Plus, can we add in the finesse back up? So as before, plus we added in the finesse back up. I put myself back into position so we can walk off together. I wouldn't do all these backups when I was teaching a horse one after the other. I would teach them one at a time, but just to show you that next time I could ask for a backup with a jiggle of the rope instead, so we can go through our repertoire of backups with each individual loop along the fence and in the lane. It's not until the horse knew them well that I would actually do them all in a row like this. And then another walk on, and another halt. Notice that I can put my stick in either hand, whichever hand I need to have it in. And now I need it in the outside hand because I'm going to ask for the stick on the chest back up, and Boot says, oh, that's a one we don't do very often. Then she says she remembers from when we did it for the other clip, and walks back quite nicely. Now I'm doing the same thing in her right eye. So every time we change direction at the end of our work area, we're changing eyes. So we're teaching everything from both sides pretty much from the beginning. So we do the back up with the stick again because she was a bit sticky on that going in the other eye. We ask for a walk on and a halt. Eventually you don't have to click and treat each halt. You can just go from your halt into your backup and click for the backup. So as the horse gets better and better, you ask for more and more before each click. I'm still demonstrating here what I would do if I was actually teaching the horse, at which point I would actually be clicking for each, click and feed for each question that's answered with a positive. There she's starting to anticipate, and the back up with just my hand signal. So that was pretty good. Now eventually you can go away from the fence, and a nice in-between thing is to just have a rail and walk the horse along the rail, so it still stops their tendency to swing their hind end away from you. And you can go through all the same procedures just with a rail. If you want to, you could actually make a lane with 2 lines of rails as an intermediary before you go to just one rail. And if the horse tends to still pushing you, you could walk on the other side of the single rail. And eventually, no fence or rail. If you've built the habit really thoroughly, the horse should respond in the same way as it did when you were along the fence.